Hey guys, so on this page and on our YouTube channel, we are going to talk about psychology and philosophy of life and bikers. I spoke to a friend of mine yesterday. We spoke on various subjects, but what he had mentioned, sometimes he feels bad buying new bikes or buying expensive parts for his bike because he knows that there are people who are hungry in the world. Well, this is my input on it, and I believe that those people who are hungry, they need a role model to look up to. So if everybody in the world was hungry, there would be no role models, and we wouldn't know what we can change in our mindset in our life to get better, to have more people around us, to have businesses, to have more bikes in this case. So, because let's talk about it like this. If everybody had one bike and nobody had 2 or 3 or 4 or 20 or 50 or 100 bikes ever, then we wouldn't even think that that would be possible. So, I personally believe that schools and colleges, they don't even work. When I grew up, I was poor. My parents were not very wealthy at all. Most of the time, I lived in a Ukrainian village. And I watched TV. I watched American movies, and I'm like, hey, there's other life out there, And so those type of people became role models for me. And even though I couldn't get to talk to them, I kind of strive to be like that. But it's a little better to have a role model that you could actually talk to and ask questions, sit down, eat, have something to drink, and talk to them. I think that's the best way to learn. So that was my answer to him, which I believe kind of made him feel a little better about it. And now he knows that, because I told him, look, you when I saw that you had 3 bikes, you became right there instantly a role model for me. I went out and I got my 3rd bike because I needed a bike to ride cross country. So I went out and I bought a Goldwing. So by him having 3 bikes made me take that step. And who knows? There's people that like to live having little. And hey, you can be, if you're that type of person, you can be role models for other people that want to live like that. Like I said, there's no good or bad. It's just what works, what doesn't work for certain people. That type of lifestyle doesn't work for me. I want to become better, stronger, have more, and that's just the way I am. I'm never happy, and a lot of people are going to say, well, see, that's why, because you have to cherish the little things. Well, when I become happy, I stop the progress. The progress stops. I sit on my butt, and I'm happy. I'm happy with what I have. I'm happy with everything, and there's no more progress at all. I start the degradation process. My back starts to hurt because I'm sitting around not doing anything. I don't like to be happy. I would rather be going crazy and trying to create as much results as I can. So yeah, see, that's just my outlook on life. I don't want to be happy because that doesn't work for me. On the other hand, when I reach results, I'm extremely happy. Just for that split second. I don't want to be happy all the time, because like I said, you don't do nothing when you're happy. You want to be happy when you accomplish something. That means you have gotten stronger right there. And you have become better. You got to have something to be happy for. You could be happy that you reached the result, and you can show your role model, like, hey, man, look, you're my role model, and I built this business because I looked up to you. And now both of you are happy. So I guess what I'm trying to say is there's always different ways of looking at stuff, and there's no need to feel bad about things like that, I believe. That's my personal opinion. I'm never, whenever I talk, guys, I'm never saying anything is a fact. I'm talking about facts. Those are facts for me and my life. And you can either agree with it or disagree with it. That's completely fine. That's how it should be. That just means that you can have a different role model, or you have a different lifestyle that you want for yourself, so you disagree with my views. The only important thing is not to start forcing your views on others. So that's what I wanted to tell you guys. Thank you for being with me on this nice Saturday. Well, it's not a morning anymore, it's midday. Bye-bye.